I grew up in Coney Island during the Second World War. My uncle, who was vice president of Lionel Trains, grabbed me by the collar one day and he said, "You're the oldest grandson and you were going to go to college." And he grabbed me by the collar and took me down to Baruch. My name is Howard Bookbinder. I'm a certified public accountant, and I've been a proud member of the New Jersey Society of Certified Public Accountants for 50 years. I had flunked my courses at City College because I was concerned about being drafted, and I lost all my credits. So I decided to go to Pace. At that time, they only had 2 degrees. One was in public and one was in private. I was very fortunate the Department of Education in the state of New York allowed me to sit for the examination, and New Jersey allowed me to sit for the exam as well. So I sat for the exam in New Jersey and Newark and passed it. And I've been in public accounting since. I've been on Broadway a long time. In 1955, I got involved with the Palace Theater, and I was getting 55 cents an hour. They asked me to do some MC work because the MC got sick, and I introduced the various acts that were coming on the stage at the Palace. I had the honor of having lunch. I took Harry Belafonte to a kosher delicatessen on 47th Street. They all gave me autographs on cards that I've had in the restaurant, but my mother, she threw them out. Even after I left the theater area, my accounting firm that I worked for was on Broadway in the Brill Building, which was musical. In order to be in the Brill Building, you had to work with the music industry. Mills Music, they weren't paying the royalties properly, and we would be called in to do an audit. For 2 years prior to that, I worked for a clothing firm, which was also on Broadway. I've been on Broadway since 1955, starting at the Palace Theater, then to the clothing sales, then my accounting office, and then to Fairlawn to be on Broadway. Even though it's not the big white way, it is Broadway in Fairlawn. I joined the society because after the CPA exam was passed, you had to go for a character reference, and I went to the office of Edward Boyle in Hackensack. And he asked me a bunch of questions about auditing and accounting and taxes. And then he said to me, "Would you like to join the society?" And I said yes. He said, "Okay, here's an application." And I left his office. At the state level, I've been a trustee. I was active with the PAC. I'm still active with the PAC. The State Tax Committee and the IRS Committee, or Federal Tax Committee as it's known today. I'm on the Directors Committee. I'm on the Department of Labor Committee. This takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. But the idea is that you learn, and taking that learning and answering people's questions on Connect is a large part of my involvement with the society, with the profession. I don't know any other profession. But I do know that I was a teacher, chairman, officer, and it's only been in public accounting. And I continue to be involved because I have a love, not of accounting, but a love of what we do. I love it, I spend a lot of time at it, and I enjoy it. Yes, I can retire, but I don't want to.